is kind of a later stream for me. This is 3 hours later than I usually do. And it was kind of just because, like, I was eating, like, dinner, like, around, like, 7:30, literally, and I was thinking, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't stream, but, like, I then thought about it, like, there's been so much that's been going on these last few days. Like, I don't think I should sit on for another day. So I might as well just, like, get it out there. But yeah, the V Shoujo thing was, crazy. It seems that, every member is leaving, which is fair. That's honestly what I thought would happen with Niji, but Niji seems to still... I mean, I guess it was probably more of a EN thing, but I'm not sure either. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff has been, like, overseas stuff, like either, like, ID or, like, EN for Niji. But I also didn't really... I was technically, like, watching VTubers at the time, but I was only watching, like, some indies. Like, I was just getting into it. I wasn't even, like, watching, like, Hollow or anything. So I kind of missed what was going on with that. Probably the best for my mental, honestly. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. I've been thinking about it a lot because, like, this is not really anything new, especially in the VTuber agency, like, or yeah, the VTuber corpo world. Because I think, like, Idol went through, like, the same thing. Niji obviously has done similar things. So, like, it's a lot. And it's not anything new. And it's something I've, like, thought even, like, before of just, like, and I don't know how long Hollow can keep doing it for it to stay sustainable, but, like, I feel like it's very hard on, like, the smaller and medium business size level to run as worker first in late stage capitalism. Not saying it's impossible or anything, but I mean, maybe it is easier because I think I've seen, like, if you actually pay your workers more, you can, and, like, focus on investing, which I think Hollow does. Hollow, I think I saw someone say, like, they send, like, 70% of their profits back into what they're doing, which, like, that's, like, the smart thing to do. Just put it back in there, you know. Obviously make sure, like, I'm sure the 30% so they can have a little wiggle room in case anything goes awry. Yeah, I don't know if I would say that it's hard, like, going as worker first. I actually don't think that's true, because I think there have been studies that have shown, like, it actually really isn't. I think what late stage capitalism has incentivized is that, yeah, it's a lot easier to just, like, basically, if you're just like, hey, you just want to exploit your workers or do whatever, like, these VTuber agencies are doing, you can do that. And there's not a whole lot of repercussions. I mean, V Shoujo's probably, like, dissolved entirely now at this point. Because, again, I don't think there's going to be any of them left, so I think they're as good as dead, but... yeah, like, that's what late stage capitalism, like, or just capitalism in general, just allows companies to do that, and it kind of incentivizes them to do that, because then they're based only in profits, and that's how they'll go and how they'll work, and also work in, like, quarters or whatever, like 3 months. Like, that's not gonna make a business sustainable. I think Hollow has a vision for, like, 10 years in the future, so, like, they at least have some kind of longer thing, and, like, yeah, you need to do that if you want to stay around. Like, you need to have, like, a long-term vision. You can't just, like, every 3 months be like, oh, hey, we're making profit, and then just move on, right? Like, measure stuff every 3 months. I'm sure you could still do that, but, like, you know, it's not a good thing to do. Just be like, you know, going in 3 month intervals. Like, you need to plan this stuff out. It's why, like, a lot of companies do go under. It's because, like, they are focused way too much on the short term and, like, short term profits and, like, exploitation that, like, yeah, in the long run, that's gonna screw them over and then destroy them. Like, right wing ideology is just self destructive in nature. Yeah. And we saw it happen with V Shoujo, where like, cause like, yeah, it takes someone like an Iron Mouse basically to like say like get the cat out of the bag, and yeah, they're done now. Like they are screwed. They lost everything, you know, all just because they try to be a little greedy, you know, and not pay. Well, I say a little, but I think I was saying a little greedy as like, I'm sure they were greedy before, but like that definitely overstepped. Like they got too confident. I think is what, a little overconfident is what I probably should have said. Because yes, they were very greedy, but I think I should have said overconfident. That they'd be fine with that. But yeah, I also saw that like within 24 hours they got like the 500,000 back anyway. So yeah, part of me just wishes, man, like I wish that motion could turn over to politics, which it seems like it is with like some progressive candidates, like Elijah Manley is one. I think he got like double of his like incumbent or whatever. Obviously Zoran. It's like there's like a little bit there, but I just really wish that energy, like, because it's so clear, man. Like, like it's great. Don't get me wrong. Like it's great. That's why I wanted to like transfer over. That's what I'm struggling with, man. It's like because it is so great that I wanted to move over so badly, man. I want that energy to carry over to politics, but it just doesn't seem like it does, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, there's also a lot of people like, yeah, I really don't I typically don't like the people who are just like, oh, I knew it. It did seem like there were some warning flags. Like some people did actually have like, there were some reasons, like looking back on it for them, like the vibe threw off or something. I mean, yeah, I do think though, typically if they are like, oh, we're talent first, and they advertise that, like, I think oftentimes like companies are like, oh, we're worker first, we're like talent first, whatever, right? I think those typically like will be on the greedier side, because then, well, if they get caught, then they can just be like, oh, but hey, we say we're like, we advertise ourselves as worker first and all that. So I think it is true, because like I don't even think you've seen like Hollow classify themselves that, maybe like a while ago, but I don't think any time recently they've classified themselves as that, because like that's something that should just be like automatic, you know, like that should just be a given. I feel like you don't have to say like, oh, we're creator first, you know, like you don't have to say that. So like, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. I'm looking at stuff. Wow, that's crazy. One was supposed to join V Shoujo and then, yep. That obviously didn't happen. um, that's crazy. Yeah, that was another thing too, and I've like seen it from the towns themselves. Like, I think another reason why like the right-wingness of the world is so depressing is because like it's based off a foundation, and it has to do with like survival instinct as well as like people are just becoming less trustworthy of others. Now I'm sure there are some people who like recognize like, yeah, it's the companies we need to be like untrustworthy towards, but like I think in general some people won't pick up on that nuance who don't have that class conscience, and just in general be less trustworthy, like less trusting in others, and obviously that's not great. It's also not very good. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, like all of them left. Again, entirely fair. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, also, like, yeah, I do agree with this one. I just wanted to talk about it just in general and be like, man, that's crazy. Like, during those V shows, just self-promote yourself and your brand is better because of their misfortune, going live ASAP to slam them, or merely saying VTubing is doomed is so tone deaf. Like, it's what the slop tubers probably all are doing. Like, that's probably all slop tuber behavior. Because I have noticed, like, a lot of them being like, oh, there's, like, a lot of these, really bad Hollow fans that are out there, but like I haven't seen any. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been looking for them, but I feel like they're probably like very bad apples, because also this is Twitter. I feel like people should keep that in mind. It's Twitter. So like, of course there's gonna be like bad apples and people who are just douchebags. There was literally one guy who was like, oh god, what is this freaking, why is Gigi coming out as ace, dude? What's this woke nonsense? Like, Hollow still has that. And like a lot of them on Twitter are like very against the stars and live collabing, right? On Twitter, I'm saying, not on YouTube. I think on YouTube most of them don't care. Like, in fact, they want it. Yeah, like I assume most of those like really bad and arrogant Hololive fans are probably people who get like 15 impressions on all their posts. Like, I don't think it's that big of a worry, and like you should just really just ignore those people. But yeah, that's JPCO is saying that JP Printer is doing well financially. In case someone's buying, why didn't you pay me then? That's crazy. I hope people get class conscious from this. I will say, I really do. But I will say, like, you also shouldn't just like crap on Hollow. I feel like just because they're a corporation, you should. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it, but like. crap on them for when they do bad stuff, because I do think Hollow's like a rare one, a very rare one that is still right now working, like, and listening to fan feedback and all that. And it seems like some, like Subaru I know has said that she's really happy right now. Like there's a lot of talents that say they're really happy right now. And I do think there's a lot of people in Hollow, like when those people leave, you know, something's gone awry. So like with Hollow, it's gonna be very obvious when it does happen. And I've said that multiple times, even after like every single like talent that left in this past year. Well, maybe not Vame, because that was still like towards the beginning, but it would be super obvious if Hollow like is going bad, you know, because you got like Fubuki, you got Callie, who said something similar. I would assume most of them that worked in a Black Company previously, like Luna, I feel like would be another one. Which, yeah, I think Luna's also happy where she is now. Like, yeah, like, I do think we really need to, like, hone in on this more, you know, like, have a closer eye on this. I mean, to be fair, though, like, if there's, like, one of the investors or something, like, takes over for, like, Yago, and then they, like, go full, like, Black Company, there's really nothing that we can do. You know, it's just kind of chalked from there, you know? Like, honestly, Hollow's probably a ticking time bomb. Because I don't think it would be Yago that would be sentencing it to a Black Company, right? I mean, he's been doing this for, what, like 7-8 years at this point? Now, granted, it started with, like, just 3 of them. But, like, I don't think it would be Yago. Or at least he would have majority control and make majority of decisions, right? For Hollow to be a Black Company, I think it would have to be like investors basically having the shares to take over. That's what I think it would take. And again, like, it actually seems like it might be a ticking time bomb towards that. Yeah. It's just a lot, man. Ugh. I will say, just switching gears like slightly, like, it's so weird to me how people are then just like, oh yeah, because I'm going to like the AOC vote on the like Marjorie Taylor Greene amendment, which, yes, it was bad and she should be held accountable for it and was really stupid. Especially since like her main motivation was like, oh, I don't want to give in to MTG's like political stunt or whatever. But it's like, it should be pretty obvious when all the Republicans are voting against it. Like what does she gain from it? If anything, she's losing something from doing it. Like, her response to it was just so terrible, because also like Summer Lee, Omar, Talib, and Al Green, I think, all voted for it, and I'm just like, oh, the neo-Nazis, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure she was referring to MTG as neo-Nazi, but like, you also were like saying that the people who voted it and your progressive caucus who are aligned with you, like, you're calling them as well. Like, it was so bad and so dumb. But it's also really weird to me that people are just like, oh yeah, now she needs to get out of here and she needs to get primaried, when she still literally has like one of the most left like voting records, most left-wing voting records. And the thing is, also, there was a lot of progressives who also didn't vote for that. Great Kassar was one. Like, there was a lot of progressives that didn't vote for it. So like, you know, like, it's weird to just single out only AOC in that. I mean, yeah, her response to Granite was terrible, but like, it's so weird to me how people are just like, all right, get her out. It's like, all right, man. Am I worried for her being like the leader of like the left-wing movement? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but like, completely booting her is like crazy. Because like, I think people should realize, like, you need to like how the Republicans and the right got to where they were is because they took gradual steps, you know, and also the Democrats helped them with Bill Clinton and then moved everyone right. But like they took gradual steps, you know, and then eventually they got there. I don't know why like people are just like seeing one vote and then being like, oh, we gotta vote in like communists. It's like, all right, how about you chill out with there, buddy? Or like Zoran playing electoral politics and then being like, oh, he's gonna fold, and it's like what? Why, dude? Like, I do think, yeah, they're probably playing a bit too nice on like the Israel-Palestine stuff, right? Like they definitely could take a radical stance on that, and some of them have. But it's just so odd to me how like that happened and people are just like, get them out. It's like, dude, there's so many other people we should be getting out first. Like, and again, you have to do these like small movements, small changes. It's like, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, yeah, also AOC is not paid up by AIPAC. Which, I mean, yeah, it like makes it worse. But also, like, I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Like, yeah, so this is something she should be held accountable for, like, the entire time. But it's just, like, so weird to be like, oh, yeah, we gotta get her out because of this. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, but I did tweet out, like, right before I started stream, because Mike from PA is saying the VShoulder situation seems to be millions of dollars embezzled from creators and charities. We really need creator scale organizations that are collectively owned and managed. Aligned platforms and vicious parasitic corporations streaming to control everything isn't working. And then I said with the VShoulder stuff, even they're happy in a good spot right now, I do think the Holly members should look into unionizing or something like it. Because it's getting a little scary looking at the history of past VTuber agencies, like I said with Idol and Niji and VShojo now. Like, the VTuber agencies do not have a great history of like going far. So like, yeah. But yeah, this is crazy to me how apparently some people are like, oh, VTubing is doomed. And it's like, what? VTubing is doomed because like it'll be doomed if there's more freaking Nazis that show up. That's the thing. That's what'll doom it, not the freaking like this happening. Because like, again, like the talents are really, nothing's gonna change with the talents, you know. Like if anything, they'll get more support from this, which like obviously it's not great. It's not a great situation, you know. Like it sucks that these people are gonna get support in that way, but like they're probably gonna get more support and benefit even more from it, right? So yeah, I don't know, man. It's just all crazy. Yeah, I do definitely think they should unionize. I just don't know how common labor unions are in Japan. Because from what I've heard about, like, it seems like worker conditions are even worse in Japan. So like, I don't even know if the JP members would even think of doing it. I have no idea how it is in Indonesia. So yeah, I know America helped install a right-wing government, so it's probably not great either. So that's also sick, dude. Yeah. It's just all bad, you know? All of it's just bad. Yeah, like, the careers will be fine. The ones I was really worried about was like JP, because JP's following was a lot smaller. Well, I guess technically Henya and K-Sung were part of JP, so those two will be fine. But I'm talking about with, what was it, Nova? Was the 4 JP members? So yeah, I feel bad for them, because all the rest of them should be like perfectly fine. They all had like a decent sized audience. Like they'll be able to be on their own. Yeah. Like, this isn't like a Hololive implosion. I don't even know what would happen, because I think technically, like, they own the rights still to, like, the models. Well, it'd probably be similar to Niji, where some of them would stay, even despite all the stuff that comes out. And V Shoujo, I think, just had so few people. And I think a part of that with that, too, is, like, they're such close friends as well that, like, yeah, obviously they're gonna do that. Because, yeah, Niji still, I think, has quite a few members. I even looked at it. Like, they still have a lot. If you look at how many they have, that's not their website. This is the website. Like, even on EN, I think there's still a decent amount. Yeah. Yeah, EN still has, like, a bunch. Well, I don't know if they include people around. I think they... Do they? Because is Vox still there? Well, Victoria wasn't, right? Victoria's a part of Niji, and she's not listed. Yeah, I think these are all people who are still there. It's like, yeah, they still have, like, a bunch of people. Right? And even if you... Well, is this all of Niji, or is it just JP? I actually don't know. Like, look how many people they still have, dude. Like... I mean, Hollow and Niji still just collab. I mean, it is the towns themselves, but... Yeah, I think this is JP that's looking at. Like, there's so many people. Like, I can see why people were like, hey, like, let's chill down the Hololive. All the Hololive debuts, right? Which is fair. I think JP is probably gonna get a new set this year. Because when was those, like, auditions again? I don't remember. It was on their main... Did I follow the JP site? I don't think I did. But EN probably reposted it. I don't know where it is. I think I skipped it. I'll just look at the JP site. Actually, I don't know, because if I search with that, I might go to English, because I think if I search the other thing... Well, I think it'd still be in the kanji, right? Because it's retweeted. God dang it. How do we do this? Is it just that? Audition. I think I spelled audition wrong. I did. Yeah, because these are all from... Oh, is this Iris's? Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, yeah, this would be after. Yeah, it looks like this was like the last time they updated was that date, or at least the English side. That's crazy. It's also funny if they show Myth and then Hollister's JP. I guess there wasn't the Hollister's Yen yet, but... Which, yeah, it's also weird that they didn't tweet that out. Because, like, for the longest time, like, just only recently, Stars had their own... It was, like, literally, like, 2 weeks ago, or, like, well, I think it's been longer, like, a month, but... That is weird. I don't know if this counts. Yeah, I don't know what they're... What is the... Oh, yeah, there it is. But this is in kanji, I think, so, like, I don't think it would show up. That's not... Oh, it does show up. Okay. You may have... Oh, because it showed up here. Cool. It was in the link. But yeah, it was June 20th, so... I actually think they might debut in, like, August. Because I looked at the turnaround between... On the YouTube channel for EN... saying, like, oh, we got auditions, to them actually, like, debuting. It was, like, 2 months. It was crazy. Like, if you go back to their old, like, audition one. Yeah, because I think, yeah, Breach was... Well, one, it is their announcement. Um, this is all, yeah, here's the audition one, right, which came out, the video came out May 23rd, right, and then the announcement of them debuting, and their debut was July 29th, and this was May 23rd, so it was literally just over 2 months, because it was 2023. Like, that's crazy. Now I don't know if like they would have, like, it would take longer because they have more auditions to go through. I feel like that's very possible. I mean, do I have like the last time they? Oh, okay, they did it for Regloss, it looks like. I hate that I have to use freaking AI for this, Jesus. Maybe this is for... Would this have been for Flowglow? I mean, it has the hashtag device in it. It's weird though, because like... they say gaming in it still. It's like, it's weird that they would imply that with device, because device is a music group. That's interesting. But... yeah, because it makes me always feel like this is like, they did this for a new JP branch and then didn't get enough, so now they're doing it again. And this one got way more attention. Like, let me see. This just says who has unrivaled talent and passion. More Subarus, baby. Yeah, wasn't that basically why Subaru joins this? That was the phrase, she's a little confused, but she's got the spirit. That was literally Subaru in her audition. You know why she was signed? It was really funny. Yeah, it's interesting with the other one. They're like, oh yeah, gaming and music, and then this one is just like, they have to have unrivaled talent and passion. That's interesting. Yeah, this is June 20th when this was made. Now, to be fair, with the JP one, if this is for Flowglow, Flowglow debuted... When did they debut? I think it has it on there. They all debut on the same day, which is nice. So, and I know Rihanna debuted first. November. So it was like a month or year. Yeah, it was like a year. So maybe it does have that turnaround with JP. I don't know why EN's then was so short. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, maybe EN was just so much smaller, but I like feel like that's hard to believe. Especially since like when Advent debuted, like they all got like 400,000 within the first week, I think. It's like, that seems crazy to me that I don't know how they got the 2 month. Unless like they were looking for like, they already had like 1 or 2 people and they were just looking for like 1 or 2 more for auditions. That's why they did it. They weren't satisfied with anything, so like, yeah, they just sent it out there. I feel like though, like if it's like a 2 month turnaround, I feel like it's just like they were missing 1 person at that point. I don't know when like their PL stopped like posting or anything, but like that's crazy. But yeah, it seems like with the JP actually it might Is this 2018? Dang, what is this? Oh, this is literally Hachima's design. That's funny. Wait, did they have the designs from already? And then they had... There's no way, right? I assume they got the person to do it. Why does it say, how would you like to be active as her? And then shows the audition. What does this mean? I'm so confused what this original one means. If I understood Japanese better, like this is an AI translation, right? So that's probably why. Oh, these are not in order because this is okay. Is it what I read like the most? Nope, because these were very small. I mean, yeah, because it was 2018 all alive. This is with none of them. That was the 13th. Was these like? Hey, these were before. That's so weird because it makes them seem like they had the models first and then they got the people, which like I don't think that's true. But it's still so weird. But again, I think it's just probably a bad translation. I'm sure if I could actually like read kanji and stuff, it would make more sense. Because I'm using AI translation, so it's not great. Yeah. I think it's mostly what I'm talking about. I was just rambling, honestly, man. I just rambled for a little bit. But yeah, I kind of knew that just so I wasn't holding on to that, I think. Just so I could get that out. Yeah. Yeah, Chilled also like weighed in on that with the VTuber stuff. I mean, yeah, it is nuts. Something like that is always crazy. I think someone said too, like something like that, yeah, like you're screwed. Especially for something like that, like stealing money from charity, or like not paying charity money, right? Like that, literally, like you're done. If you get caught doing that, you're done. So yeah, like it's pretty crazy. Yeah, and so glad I like had this. I thought I was gonna talk for longer, but I can't wait for me to have a bunch of stuff I want to talk about and then didn't say. Yeah, I think that was most of it. I'm just kind of worried with, you know, because like, yeah, I really thought like VShojo, you know, like they still felt like indie, right? Like, even though they were technically under a corporation, it still felt like they were indie. So like, I really didn't see how they would like slip up, but yeah, and even Coefficient like tweet out like, I can't believe VShojo blew a 3-1 lead. But like, yeah, like it does really feel like to me Hollow is a ticking time bomb of when like investors will just decide to take over. Because I don't think Yago's got like the source, like I don't think he's got the money to beat investors, you know, and like keep them off, fend them off. Nor do I think really like many of the talents themselves actually have the money as well. Because I know if like I think Muna like said like, oh, she gets paid the same amount as like a waitress in Japan, right? So they no shot have enough money to like get it back or anything. So yeah, I am a little worried about the future of Hollow. Like the long term. They do have a long term like mindset of like 10 years, but I mean, yeah, like there could just be a random billionaire who like, or like multi-billion-dollar company that's just like, we own this now. And that's a scary thought. Yeah. And then it's like, well, now what, you know? So we got like phase. So yeah. I'm just not a fan of phase just because of like the jokes they make, but yeah. You know, people like their own thing. Yeah, I do hope like the Hollow members like unionizing or something. Cause yeah, if like they all strike and decide like not to stream or something, right? Or like not go to a live event. I mean, it would like screw the fans over. But I feel like also they would just say ahead of time, like, yeah, I'm striking, I'm not going. You know? Like, you could still organize a strike in a way that, like, I think would work. I mean, like, unless it's embedded in their, like, contract that they can't say that. I don't know why Yaga would put that, other than be controlling. Which, like, I don't think the rest of his tenure has implied that. Just from what little we can see. So, like, yeah, you can strike. It's very possible. And just be like, yeah, I'm not going to this live event. You know? Until you give us better working conditions. And, like, that's the thing, man. And what show with the Iron Mouse thing. VTuber community does not mess around. That's what I mean, man, with, like, the VTuber community being, like, the nicest people you've ever met or Nazis. And there's no in between. Like, it's crazy. Because, like, yeah, if one member, like, speaks out and, like, starts striking, dude, it'd be crazy. The amount of pressure they get would be insane. And yeah, if, like, everybody strikes, then, like, yeah, they literally, like, they're just gonna lose money. They're gonna go bankrupt, right? Like, they have to. Because that's the thing with unionizing, I think. Like, it still gives them a shot to still have good working conditions if, say, like, a multi-billion-dollar company, like, becomes, like, the shareholders or whatever, right? Like, they're the ones calling the shots. Like, you can at least, you know, like, not do them, right? Some of it, it can be avoided. But again, with Japan, I don't know how common labor unions are in Japan. This is a top result. It's 43,000 Japan. That was in 2005. Resignation peaked at 55.8% in 1949 and declined to 16.3% as of 2023. Cool. Oh, cool. It's because of America. Of course it was. Of course it was because of America. Awesome. Why wouldn't it be, dude? Because, yeah, it says, in the aftermath of the Second World War, the U.S. occupation authorities initially encouraged the formation of independent units, but reversed course as a part of the broader anti-communist measures. Wow, dude. Awesome. That's so cool, dude. Love that. That's awesome. It's a Japanese word. Yeah, because I mean, America's not gonna give trade union and trade laws. Oh wow, the workers rebelled against a US thing. Dude, this is just all of the US. Of course it is. Why would it be, dude? God. It's I'm so upset, man. It's crazy. In 1981, the average number of days lost per worker each year disputes was just over 9%. That was the number lost in the US. Oh, so they actually have it higher than us, although that's a very low bar, but with what I've heard about like their working conditions, I thought it would be like less. I guess maybe the Japanese corporations don't give them the pressure as easily. Well, I mean, to be fair, I think 9% also is probably not that crazy. Like 9% I think is still probably a very small increase. Yeah. Yeah, of course it's America that made Japan's labor unions worse. And also them striking against US-backed things. God. Well, yeah, because wasn't there also another thing where, like, they also killed their economy and, like, the US was heavily involved in it? That, like, they signed? I don't remember what it was, but, like, yeah, there was another thing like that that America got involved in and also freaking screwed over Japan. It's crazy how, like, everything you can just kind of point back to America. Like, it's insane. I get they were, like, the global superpower, especially after the Soviet Union collapsed, but, like, geez, man. Like, it's actually crazy. You would think it's fictitious or, like, hyperbole to point everything back to America, but, like, it really isn't. And, like, capitalism, it really is not. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's so insane. How do they do it? You know? Just how do they do it? Yeah, the top 15 sub 2 Hololive talent, it's like sudden death. Like, there's so many bots. Because, like, if I go to the quiz stats, they're not even remotely, like... It says it has 134 plays, and yet, like, the bars represent, like 8 people, maybe? Like... Okay, maybe a little more than that, but it's like 15 or something. It's so small. It's like... It couldn't possibly be 100 people. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it does feel better to have that stuff off my chest. Yeah. Again, man, I was like, I can't sit on this for another day. why I just opened up stream. I'm like, I actually can't do this. So yeah, it probably wasn't the most coherent thing. I just yap a lot without really thinking. Yeah, I'm not even doing anything, man, at this point. And now that I looked up labor unions in Japan, now I just typed in J and the first thing is Japanese unions. It's funny. I also have my brother's friend group, but I think there was an opportunity this past weekend, but he's actually had a normal sleep schedule recently, so he slept through it. And then he said, well, the next time is next week. And apparently Thursday, if everybody like that, and that's a maybe. That might be a case, but like, dude, it's been like a month, dude. I feel like this process could be more streamlined. like I'm fine with being unanimous and all that, but like, there's gotta be a faster way than this, man. Like, I've been waiting a month just to even like hear back if it's a yes or no. Apparently, he asked a few people and they were cool with it. But like, it is crazy to me. Like, it's been like a month, man. But my brother also like said, and it seems like they have to be like the voice chat with each other. But, like, couldn't you just Discord each other? Like, just send a message and be like, hey, this is the person I wanna like add, and then if anyone has any questions they can ask that. Like, I don't know why they have to be there in like the voice call. Like, yeah, it would be the most efficient way of like going through it, but like, I don't think you have to do that for every single person. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Crazy I only have 86 on them because 48 are unavailable. It's awesome, dude. Yeah, I had 1,000 of my video game song playlist, and when I was going on the exercise bike this like today, it went back down to 992. Like 8 got deleted. I'm like, what? I mean, I don't think it was any of the songs I actually like listen to normally. It's like, it's whatever, but like, the fact like 8 of them got deleted, I was like, what? That seemed like a lot, you know? Like maybe like 1 or 2. I don't understand, but it was 8. Like, okay. Alright, man. Yeah. Is there many Poland data? No, I don't think so, right, on the house races. Well, there is on the... I don't think this website has a thing. Yeah, they just have Senate, Governor, and, like, President. They don't have House. It's funny that how Mom Downey's still crushing everybody. I guess Cuomo isn't too terribly far behind, but Day for Progress, which actually, like, you know, locked it in, you know, has run up by a lot. And, like, I feel like if they vote for him in the primary, they're gonna vote for him in the general. I feel like it'd be weird if they didn't. He's also still literally the only person who has positive approval rating. He's also like, I feel like he's fine. I mean, yeah, you still fight for it, but like, I think he'll be all right. You still gotta do it, but have they done another like Michigan Senate one? I think that's like the only progressive senator or like person running for Senate. Is it El Sayed? I know I actually wasn't saying it right. Yeah, that's like cool. Was it El Sayed? Sayed? I think it might have been, but I mean, the thing is also, like, if I go to his approvals, he's 8.2% favorable and 8.1% unfavorable, so man just needs to get his name out there. That's all he needs to do. I think this is for Senate. Yeah, this is Senate. You know, I wish I could say, like, oh, Ohio's a toss-up, but, like, seriously, who's running? Like, yeah, I guess it could be, like, Sherrod Brown, but, like, I don't think he's winning. You know? Just don't think that's gonna happen. Wait, Democrats getting one would be the likely thing, right? Because that'd be them flipping North Carolina, which, yeah, that's probably going to happen. Yeah, it's probably going to be Dem +1, Dem +2, which means the Republicans still win the Senate, which is awesome. I wish this had like House polling. House of Representatives polling polls 2026. This is the interactive map, but I don't think it has. Yeah, this is for like general. I don't want the general. I want one-on-one matchups. You know, that's what I want. Although I do think Indiana's 5th will probably be likely. I think that would probably happen. Ballotpedia. That's a lot of Republicans running for governor, but they're probably like safe districts, so. It'll still be fun. These aren't great, because like these aren't like primary. I want primary polling data, man. Like, you know, Wikipedia, I think it's gonna be like general. Yeah, it doesn't show any polls. It's just like, oh, these are people who might challenge it. That's a shame. I'm just looking at stuff now. Oh, I'm gonna burp. Never mind, dude. Yeah, none of these have progressive or like primary pollings. Maybe I could have like primary polls in here. I probably also do like look for a specific one. Yeah, no, I'm still just doing like it'd probably be like specific districts. I mean, I guess also it's a little out from like primaries. Obviously, when it gets closer, there'll be more data on that, but. There's still like not been challenger for Greg Landsman or whatever. I feel like there would have been, because man's been notable for not being a good one. But also, again, there's like no notable progressive in Ohio, so I mean, who knows? Yeah, doesn't seem like there's anything. It's sick. It's awesome. Yeah, I don't think anyone's been challenged. I mean, to be fair, the map's probably gonna look pretty different, so I feel like it's also possible that people are just waiting to see how the maps go. Man, I'm just still just on the stream. I could have just ended it, you know. Yeah, I think they pretty much want gerrymander like every state, you know. Yeah, because Missouri was one, Texas was one, Ohio was one. I think Indiana was another. Which, I mean, hey, if they make it the 5th district more favorable to Jackson Franklin, he might win. Being a progressive. That might backfire on him. Tennessee's gerrymander is just crazy. Like, you have like some decent sized cities, but yeah, I guess like Nashville or whatever is actually like pretty conservative. Yeah, this is what I was talking about though earlier with the with Manly getting a lot of money. I actually didn't realize it was that much more. I think she has more, but that was from like APAC. I think was what Manly was alluding to. Yeah, that's crazy. This is as of March, so yeah. I don't think it's been updated. Actually. Yeah, I think he has like 400,000, he has like 200,000. Like, there's definitely a shot. You just gotta get people out there, like what Zeron did, right? Get the word out. And like what your agenda is, you know? It'd be very helpful. Yeah, these maps are gonna be freaking nuts. Coming into these next midterms, probably. Just seeing what all of them want to do. Yeah, that's really all we're gonna hope for, you know? Ugh. Yeah, I am glad, even though I said nothing these past like 20 minutes probably. I said the stuff I wanted to say. Then hopefully next stream, I could just play a game and we can chill out. Yeah, I just want to get that out of there. I mean, shoot, with how crazy stuff has been, there might be even more like to come up in this, but yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know if there would be much, because like all of them are leaving at this point. They'll probably have like their stories. But I think that'll be the most of the Shoujo thing. I think I did see from that one person though that like they will still exist legally and probably have legal battles, but yeah, obviously they have no VTubers, so I don't know where they're gonna get their income from. You know, that just seemed non-existent. But yeah, it wasn't two of them like two former Niji people too, who also got screwed over by him. That sucks. Just went back to back, huh? Not great. Just, I wish people had this evil, or like, not evil, but this hatred of all that happened towards politics, because I feel like a lot of it is, I mean, really everything goes back to politics. It really does, and people just don't realize that, or like, I guess they think people who are political like only see nothing but the news, and it's like, that's not, no. I mean, dude, most of my days is watching VTuber clips, I think. Maybe like a stream archive. It's not necessarily looking at politics. That is some of my day, but it's not all of it. Like, it's just another one of those things you need to balance, and arguably it's the most important thing to balance, because if you pay attention to what's going on and you know how the world works, and then you vote for those people, like the right people, then the other stuff in your life that you have to balance becomes easier to balance. It's yeah, it's actually probably like the most important one to balance, because obviously you don't want to like go insane or anything, but you still need to see what's going on in the world. Because like, yeah, you can say the world sucks right now, but hey, guess what, if you still don't like actually see what's going on, like, the world's only gonna get worse if you just stay like a little bit in your little corner, and your distractions are only gonna get more worse, right? That's kind of what's happening with VShojo, right? Kind of seeing capitalism just get involved in it, you know? And then same with the tariffs affecting the merch prices of like the Hololive merch. That's really what's the most annoying part of it all. Yeah, that was like pretty much all I wanted to say, so we'll do that. Yeah, and they will see you tomorrow for some probably more lighthearted. I actually thought it would go till midnight and like probably even further than that, but I didn't. So, yay! We'll see you tomorrow for something. I don't know what, but probably a game, something more lighthearted. Unless something even crazier happens tomorrow, which I'd be crazy if somehow that happened. I don't think there would be anything crazy. So yeah, I think go be back to games. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then. Goodbye.